with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head. You're trying to save me, stop holding.
Hey guys, what's up? How are you all? I hope you are having a magnificent day. So last story time I did was last week. I'm going to be doing another one for you. And this one is going to be a paranormal story time. Like I said before in my last video, I have done other paranormal story times and I am thinking of redoing them because those were like my first videos on YouTube doing story times and I didn't really understand it. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to edit. Like it was just all done on my phone and I didn't know that I could get an editing app for my phone because I didn't have an iPhone. I still don't have an iPhone. But now I have an LG and I film on that. It is a lot better quality. I have an HP laptop, so I use Cyberlink Power Director, which came on my laptop to edit all my videos, and I'm starting to get a little bit better at that. I made an intro, which is you saw before this video, and my last video was on there. Also, I forget what else I was going to say. I'm really sorry. Yeah, so I was thinking of just taking like all the story times that I'd done before and deleting those ones because it's all just crammed into one big video and maybe doing like one or two in a video and editing that and posting that, and then like next video like another time like do a couple more, like one or two in another video and posting that instead of having everything all crammed together in a 20-minute video. So if you guys want that, then you should definitely let me know. I was really thinking of doing that because I just thought it'd be easier. I was way more awkward than I am now. I mean, I'm still awkward. I'm a little bit more used to talking to a camera than I was when I first started. But yeah, so if you want that, you should definitely let me know. And if you are new to my channel, then hi, I'm Cassandra, and it's lovely to meet you. I hope you enjoy my video. I post a lot of different videos. I post paranormal videos, covers of songs. I did one challenge. I want to do another challenge, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Did you hear that when I said around? That sounded really weird. If you enjoy this, then I really hope you subscribe and click the bell for more videos. I post every Monday, and I just love making videos for you guys. It's so much fun. And if you have come across my videos before and you like them, you just haven't subscribed, then you should definitely subscribe so you know exactly when I post videos, and turn on the notifications because that is how you'll be notified on your phone when I upload videos. So you should definitely do that. And now, further ado, let's stop my rambling and let's get into the video. So if you watched my last video, the school that I had went to, it had some stuff go on in it. So when I was in grade 5, I had two teachers. So I had a morning teacher and an afternoon teacher. My morning teacher had us for 100 minutes of the day, and my afternoon teacher had us for the other 100 minutes of the day. So in grade 5, my class, both of the classes that I had for the first half of the day and the second half of the day were both on the 3rd floor, which is the last floor of this school. This school no longer exists. It has been torn down and a new school has been built in its place, going from, what is it, like JK to grade 8. It's a huge school, like huge, like amazing, like it's so nice. So I was in grade 5 and my teacher liked to tell us stories. Okay, well, she told us the stories like once, so it wasn't like all the time. But so we had nothing, we were all done our work, we were doing nothing, so we were all sitting on the carpet at the front of the room, like, because we had like our desks and then we had the front of the room, and the carpet was at like the front of the room. And so we were sitting on the carpet at the front of the room, and my teacher was sitting in a chair. And she's like, okay, so I have some stories that I wanted to tell you, because we were like, I think we were asking her about like the first principal that ever like worked at this school, because the school has been around forever. Like I can't remember when, I think it was like 19 something or 18 something. I can't exactly remember the date, but I will try and find it and I will put it on the screen to tell you guys when it was. So where was I? Like, I'm really sorry guys, my phone got too hot because I put my phone like in my windowsill, but I don't have it directly in my window, so like the curtain is behind my phone and my phone's resting inside of the curtain on the windowsill. But I guess the sun like beats down onto the window, like where the sun is right now. That's where my bedroom window is. So my phone's getting really hot when I'm filming the video, and my phone just like gave me like this little notification thing like on the screen, like saying like a warning that like my phone was like way too hot and I was going to turn off for safety reasons. So I stopped filming, obviously, and I turned off my phone and took the battery out and let it cool down, and now I am back to finish filming this video. Yes, where was I when I stopped filming? Okay, I think I was talking about how old the school is. So like I was going to find out where, like, what year the school was built in or whatever. So if I can find that out, I will put it on the screen. And then yeah, so I think we were asking like about her, because her name was Miss Holmes. Yeah, it was Miss Holmes. And there was a bunch of like different stories that people like came up with about her, but she was the very first principal. I can't remember, she was either the very first principal at our school, or yeah, she was the very first principal at our school. Some people like to say that she was the very first female principal at our school, but at this school we had like outside of the office, directly on the other side of the office, we had a row of pictures of all of our principals after they had left, like stopped like teaching at that school, or no, actually when they became principal, they got a plaque of the picture on the, like in a row, in order of all the principals. And Miss Holmes was the very first picture there, and this picture was taken like a long time ago. Like I'm pretty sure it was like when I was in grade 5, it was 100 years ago, and I was 10 then. And yeah, actually I can't remember if I was 10 then or if I was 9, because I turned 10 in grade 5 because I have my birthday. Yeah, but anyway, so I was either 9 or 10, and we yeah, like her picture was there. Like I'm pretty, when I was in grade 5, it had been 100 years or 100 and something years, and since she had been principal there. And so she was like, do you guys want me to tell you about her, like little stories, things that have happened at the school that I have heard about from other teachers? And we were like, are any of you scared of ghosts? Like, do you not want to talk about this? Like, I won't tell you guys, like, just like let me know. So we were like, no, like tell us, like we want to know, just tell us, like we're not scared, blah blah blah. And none of us were scared, like we were totally fine. So we were, she told us all these stories, and one of the stories was that Miss Holmes was the first principal there, which she actually was, and one night the school caught on fire in the gymnasium. And like the way that our gymnasium was we had the gymnasium and then inside the gymnasium we had doors that led outside, but she wasn't in the gymnasium. Okay, so let me just finish explaining how the gymnasium worked. So we had the gymnasium, and then there was 2 sets of big red doors on this side of the gymnasium and 1 big door on this side of the gymnasium. And then there was another door at like, well, you can't even see my hand, but it was like at the top of like the gymnasium beside the stage, where you could go up the stairs to the stage. Anyway, so outside of the gymnasium where like the doors are, there's the girls' change room, and then if you go down the hall, like directly outside of the gymnasium, there's the girls' change room, and then if you go down the hall to your right, there is a washroom and the boys' change room, and this like giant piano. I don't know why there's a random piano there, but there was a piano there. And then doors to go out to the front of the school. So the story goes that she was in this part of the gymnasium where the piano is and the doors to go out to the front of school, girls' washroom, all that. And the story goes that a fire had set in that part of the gymnasium. And now Miss Holmes could not get out for some reason. I don't know why she couldn't get out. Like, the doors might have been locked. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. The doors were locked. But there was this fire and she couldn't get out, and she was like screaming and stuff, and she was like banging on these gymnasium doors, like not the gym doors, but like the doors to like get outside, and she was banging on them to try and get someone to like help her, like come open the doors, something. And no, I don't think there was anyone there, or no one heard her. I don't know what it was, but she died in the fire there. That is the story that my teacher told us. Yeah, so there's that. Another story that we were told by her was that, and keep in mind, she's telling these stories to us in the same day, one after the other. So there was this teacher, and for privacy reasons, I'm obviously not going to say the teacher's real name. So there was this teacher, and she'd been working at my school for years. But, like, kids didn't like her. Like, they were scared of her. You know, she was that teacher. Like, apparently she, like, swore at them and stuff and, like, pinched their ears and stuff. I don't know. I never had her, but, like, I know people who have had her. And she was the music teacher. And they just didn't like her. Yeah, she sounded really mean. But for safety reasons, I'm going to call her Miss Barbara. So the story goes that Miss Barbara was after school. It was like 4 o'clock or something, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. It was late. No kids were around, like not a lot of, like, I'm pretty sure it was only like a couple teachers left at the school, like not a lot of people. And Miss Barbara was in her classroom. I'm pretty sure her classroom was on the first floor, and apparently she was in her classroom getting stuff ready for the next day for the students, preparing paperwork, lessons, all of that stuff. And lights started going off, and then she would turn it on and she would go back to doing her work, and then it would go off again, and she would turn it on and go back to doing her work. And things were like moving around the classroom and stuff, and she was like, this is really weird. And then she is doing something in the class, and she sees Miss Holmes, because she knows what Miss Holmes looks like. I mean, there's a picture there. I can't remember if she was teaching at the school when Miss Holmes was around, because like she was old. Like, she wasn't like the young teacher, like she was an older lady. So she could have been there around like the last years that Miss Holmes was there, but I'm not really sure if she actually was there when Miss Holmes was there, or if she's just known her from like the picture or whatever. So yeah, so she saw Miss Holmes in her classroom, and Miss Holmes told her to leave, or gave some sign to tell her to leave. It was time for her to go home. Like, she should just go home. She doesn't need to be at school anymore. She should go home. And she gave her the sign saying, like, go home, or she either gave her a sign or told her to go home. I can't remember which one it was. I'm really sorry. It was 10 years ago, 7 years ago, 7 years. It was 7 years. What am I? Cassandra, come on. 7 years ago, that was a long time. It was a one-time story thing, but it's something that has always stuck with me. So Miss Barbara left, and she told my grade 5 teacher, I can't think of a name to call her, so we're just going to say my grade 5 teacher, she told her this story, and then, yeah, so she told us, and that is that. I have some more stories that I will tell you all in further upcoming future videos. Who knows when they will be posted. But yeah, those are 2 stories that happened there. I have more that are going to be coming from this school. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you are ready for those videos. And if you have come across my videos before and just have not subscribed, but you like my videos, please subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified when I upload. If you are new to my channel and this is the first video you are seeing of me, then you should totally subscribe, because I'm going to be doing so many more videos. I'm going to be doing videos from the school. I'm going to try and do some challenges. I'll be doing more covers. Like, I'll be doing stuff. Like this, I post every Monday. You're going to be seeing my face every Monday. 4 times, so one day a week, 4 times a month. I'm not good at math, so I'm not going to say how many times that is a year. I will see you guys next Monday. Please, please, please subscribe. Follow me on my social media. You can tweet me. We can talk. You can DM me about anything. You won't regret it. I promise you that. You will not regret it. And I will see you guys next Monday.